I was doing a master's with a lot of pride. I have gotten a scholarship from Britain. The teacher who comes to teach me is a diploma holder. And I was a young boy. I said, no, you can't teach me. I'm from Makerere, Uganda. You know nothing. She looked at me and said, young man, you come and see my office on Saturday. I went to her office. She had a very small room with 2 computers. But she was the richest businesswoman in that town. I was curious. I said, what? You have a diploma, but you are richer than lecturers? He said, yes. I succeeded in business, and those universities had to come and bring me to teach you people full of theory, to tell you how to live. He said, young man, find your calling. What's in your heart? What do you want to do? That night, I took a job as a security guard for a year so that I could raise money to start my business. Very few of us are doing business because we think the best thing to do is government. I don't have time to tell you even why. Last night I shared with leaders. The reason everybody likes government is that between 1900 and 1962, when we became independent, sons of chiefs and sons of priests were the only ones getting educated. They became permanent secretaries, undersecretaries, ambassadors, and every parent thinks that's the best thing you can do. Go to Germany, go to Japan. The cars we are driving and motorcycles are not done by degree holders. It is senior 4 people who are technically qualified. So when you don't have enterprise very strong in Busoga, you don't have it in Uganda, you have 2 million people paying taxes for 45. 2 million are paying for how many? You have a cabinet of 81 something. You have a parliament of 540. That's the size of Britain's parliament. Britain is number 5 economy in the world. Where kubamu mundu no, you know, gamba munange. Where am I sleeping? Where are we heading? We need to think differently, because if we don't disrupt our thinking, someone will disrupt it. And he will disrupt it very badly. If politics has more young people with limited experience on how to build a country, I am setting the stage for you to know why we have Umugugu. Our politics, just if you just do a casual check, many MPs are now very young, right? Many LC5 chairmen are very young. I used to think I am young. Now I look at people and what they are saying and doing, I say, Banang, tugenda. So let me share this story with you and you understand the burden of leadership if you take it casually. It's an aircraft again. The year is 1994. It's a Russian pilot, Soviet pilot. He picks his family, puts them in the plane. He's a very good pilot. At some stage, at 30,000 feet, the pilots sleep and put in what they call autopilot. Banange nyizo kubanga mbabula stories z'enyonyi, atenge enyonyi temugimanyi. Munsonyiwe musomesa leta examples zona, naye nsaba Katonda fena enyonyi zijja kuba mu Uganda, tutambulire mu nyonyi tugende mbalala ggulu n'awalala. Siza abazungu zokka. Kubanga abazungu ava Iganga n'agenda Kampala mu nyonyi, kubanga enyonyi ya dola emu, ffe wano enyonyi ya sente nyingi. Naye bwe tukola nnyo tujja kutuukayo, abaana baffe bajja kutuukayo. Temufaayo, mubeere bagumu. So, when he goes to sleep, when everybody is resting, he says, abaana bange, muveeyo mulabe enyonyi bwe bagivuga. N'abajjayo n'abateeka ku ki? Mu cockpit. N'agamba akawala ka myaka 12, teekako ekigere nagwo otaaninge. Enyonyi bw'ebeera mu autopilot, omwana bw'alaba enyonyi alowooza etaaninga. Akaana akawala ne kavaako, n'aleeta akaana ak'emyaka 16 n'agamba nagwe gendako. Akaana ak'emyaka 16 ne kalinnya break n'egenda wansi naye nga ye takimanyi ng'ali mu kusaaga. Leadership. You don't close your eyes if you are a leader. And leaders, people, we think they are politicians. Leaders are heads of homes. You lead from your home. You lead from your community. You lead from your district. That's when you lead nationally. You lead from your business. You are honest with your balance sheet before you can lead an enterprise. Muntegera. So when he doesn't know that the young boy has pressed the brake, suddenly the plane goes, shoo! Everybody who's sleeping shakes. What has happened? He tries to turn the plane. The autopilot has gone out. Stampede happens. I don't want to tell you they crushed 63 people in a mountain. The story is told from the cockpit story, from the what they call black box. When you are a leader, don't play with your responsibility. We got to do the harder things because they are the harder things that need to build our country tomorrow. It's not entertainment. Leadership is not casino. Leadership is a burden which comes from a calling. So, we decided that to deal very quickly with those problems I've mentioned, you go to this thing called, what is this thing? Akatale tells you two things. A market is an incentivizer. Do you know an incentivizer? Bwe nkugamba oli mulwadde ne nkuwa glucose. Glucose ekola ki? Ekuza mu ki? Akatale kali bwe katyo. You must understand the glucose that comes from the market. Otherwise, your production under parish development model is nothing. Akatale also does a second thing. Kakuzuza ki? Amaso. You understand how other people are selling. You understand what they eat. You understand what they like and don't like. Kitegera. That's what we have been doing. We have gone to the markets where Uganda has never been, and we are gathering orders for Ugandan companies in 13 sectors. The 13 products include coffee, fish, poultry, biri mukatabako, sugar, nebirara. We went in each of those sectors and looked for where are the gaps that you can kill so that you put a percentage increase. When you go to the market, you find a buyer, you must look for a seller. Uganda has very few sellers. The world is trying to buy what we talk about on microphones. Uganda ine mwanyi, Uganda ina sukali. Naye kati bwogamba gweleta sukali. Aba sukali bagamba omanyi, you see, Busoga. What I'm telling you is sibya kusaga. The sugar people told the president and everybody willing to listen that we have 200,000 metric tons of excess sugar. Mr. President, you go and now call the president of Tanzania, of Kenya. We must sell. And then he gets on the phone. Abantu abange baina sukali ebikado kati bingi. So I said, Mr. President, stop. There are institutions that can do that. We are younger and a little bit, by God's grace, smarter. We know what to do. So we formed this committee he's talking about. We went to a place called Ireland. We brought someone who said, bring me all the sugar. You leave the president that should not be vending sugar. Bring all the sugar you have. We have market for it. There is a ship waiting to take it. As soon as we brought the sugar by, they said, Tekuli sukali. I was embarrassed. Now I am struggling to make a sugar council, to create a joint marketing company, to sell Uganda sugar outside. Stories tuina nyingi naye bikolebwa bitono nnyo. Si bya government byoka kubanga fena tuva mu nyanja emu bagiyita Lake Victoria, ne government ne private sector batufishinga wa mu lyato limu. Those government people are our friends, brothers, relatives. You understand? When we say, look at them, these fingers are doing what? Leadership is a burden which comes from a calling. You must disrupt that and say, yes, you are my sister, my brother, but you are wrong. Uganda needs better. God bless you.
I'd like to hear from you. please email us at info@tapmedia.com and visit our website at www.tapmedia.com. You can also visit our offices located at Tomosi Business Park, Luzira, Port Bell Road, or call 0414 220 702. Thank you.